Okay, tonight we are continuing the Sesame Street Library Volume 10, featuring the letter T and the number 10. We are up to the King of Cauliflower's Castle. Here we go. This looks like an interesting story. Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Cauliflower, there was a king. The king lived in a very nice castle, but the king was not satisfied. "I'm not satisfied. This castle isn't big enough. I want it bigger. I want a bigger castle. I want it big, big, big," called the royal carpenter. "Royal carpenter! Royal carpenter! I wonder what he wants now. Wheels for his throne or something. I want you to build me a bigger castle. Make it big, 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 the biggest. Get the royal bricklayer and get the royal plumber and get the royal painter. I can get to work. I want it finished by Thursday." Always in a hurry. Never pays you neither. Just pokes you with his sword and says you're a knight or a duke or something. Soon the royal work people were hard at work building the king a bigger castle. "Bigger, bigger," said the king. Where's this going to go? And the castle grew and grew and grew until it went right up to the edge of the kingdom of Cauliflower in every direction. In the north it touched the fence between Cauliflower and the land of Rutabaga. In the south it bumped right into the United States of Spinach. In the west it cast its shadow on the good people of Broccoli. And in the east it looked right down on the hills and valleys of Cantaloupe. "There, that ought to do it. Biggest doggone castle I ever saw." Wow. Okay. But the castle was so big there was no room outside in the land of Cauliflower. The whole land of Cauliflower was inside the castle, and that caused problems. The king's cows couldn't find any grass to eat. "These carpets are terrible. Yeah, phooey. They're not even green. Let's go somewhere we can find grass." And His Highness's hens and royal rooster couldn't find any bugs or seeds to eat. "Yeah, there's no soft place to lay our eggs either. Time to get up. Cock-a-doodle." "Ah, forget it. I can't see if the sun's up or not anyway. Let's get out of here." "Yeah, let's go somewhere else." And His Highness's horse had no place to run around. "This is ridiculous. I need a big field to run around in. I'm leaving." So what do you think happened next? "All right there, cook. Now that I have the biggest castle anybody ever saw, I'm going to celebrate with a big glass of milk." "There's no more milk, Your Majesty. The cows couldn't find any grass to eat, so they all went to work in the kingdom of Rutabaga." "Well, oh yeah, well then fry me an egg." "But there was no place for the hens to lay any eggs, Your Majesty, so they all went to work in the United States of Spinach." "This is terrible. My groom, saddle my horse. I will ride after them." "The horse went to Broccoli, Your Majesty. He said there was no place for him to run around here." "Oh boy, well, I guess I'll take a bath." "The bathtub didn't leave, did it?" But oh dear, His Majesty's mackerels and the Queen's quackers were in the bathtub because there weren't any more lakes or rivers in Cauliflower. And even worse, all the royal staircases were covered in flower pots. "Hey, Princess Peony, what are all these flower pots doing over the royal staircase?" "Oh, your royal daddiness, I had to bring the flowers inside because we don't have any room outside anymore." "That does it. Call the royal carpenter." "Royal carpenter! Royal carpenter! This castle is too big." I don't think I heard you right there, King." So the king ordered the carpenter to make the castle smaller. Then there would be room outside for Princess Peony's flowers, and the cows and hens and the horses would come back. "And then," yelled the king, "you can get the fish out of my bathtub." And so the royal work people took the big new castle apart and put back the old small one. And sure enough, the cows came back, and the chickens came back, and the horse came back. "And my back is killing me. Boy, I'm telling you, put up the castle, take down the castle, make it bigger, make it smaller. That king is really weird." But the King of Cauliflower had learned a very important lesson. Bigger is not always better. "But maybe that swimming pool could be a little larger." The end.